Hallo Leute, willkommen zur Folge von Doki Doki Blue Skies. In der letzten Folge haben wir Abstand genommen zur Theorie angesichts dem Streit von mir zwei Parts davor hatten. Also im Sinne von jetzt, wenn man dieser paar Autos rechnet. Und dann haben wir mit ihr wieder Kontakt aufgenommen und haben die ganzen Situationen geregelt. Und sind jetzt inoffiziell zusammen. Auf jeden Fall, wir gehen die Sachen ganz langsam an, um Theorie nicht zu überfordern. Und ja. Wenn halt noch anfangs noch nicht wirklich auf so viele Dates gehen und es offiziell machen, jetzt zum Beispiel im Club oder so. Und machen es ganz langsam eben auf jeden Fall. Und jetzt sind wir am Tag danach oder ein paar Tage danach, ich weiß nicht, auf jeden Fall ein neuer Tag und schon mal gespannt, wie es jetzt ausläuft, also wie es weiterläuft und was so erwartet. Okay, everyone. We finished sharing poems a little unusual today, so I guess we got a little bit of free time before we have to pack away. Don't know about you guys, but I'm super relieved that all of these exams are over. The past 2 weeks have been a blur of notes, frantic last minute cramming and a bucket load of stress. Ah ja, die Zeit der Examens, der Teste. Immer alle Fächer beieinander und dann immer die, wo so richtig wichtig sind, direkt hintereinander, also am Tag darauf. Oh Gott. Student life in a nutshell. Ja. Thankfully today marks the end of the assessments. It also didn't help that I was starting to spend more time with theory. Me too, how did everyone's exams go? Mixed bag, to be honest. I was never a huge fan of math, so that one definitely could have gone better. Tell me about it. Physics wasn't much better. Coulomb's Law, Ohm's Law, Lenz Law. Ja, stimmt, Physik hat so viele Gesetze und ich habe nur einen Teil davon mitbekommen. Also, gelernt, das gesagt. Und dann noch, ich habe keine Ahnung mehr. Huckisches Gesetz, das kenne ich noch. Ja. Tschüss. And I still don't get any of them. Biology went pretty well though. Bio geht auch. We were learning about the brain for this semester. Hippocampus. Großes Hirn, ne, was so? Großes Hirn, Kleinhirn, Mittelhirn und irgendwas anderes. Stammhirn oder irgendwas so? Oh, ich weiß nicht mehr. So many different parts and they all got funny names. Living was tricky though. It's fascinating. Das ist auch voll, das war ich gerade aufgelistet, waren die Gehirnregionen, glaube ich. Oder nein. Ach, keine Ahnung. Also, wie man bestimmt teilen. Egal. It's fascinating to think. It's fascinating to think that while we're learning about how brains work, our own bits are active processing and all. Don't you think? Ja, zum Beispiel wieder mein Fakt, dass das Gehirn sich selbst ernannt hat. Yeah, if you're a zombie. I'm not sure I understand. Zombies aren't capable of higher cognition and... Jeez, it's because they like to eat brains. It was a joke. Oh. Oh, Yui. Did you do well? I suppose my performance wasn't too bad. Come on, Yui. We all know you're really smarty pants. Bet you aced like all of your subject. You know how to put on the spot, don't you, Natsuki? Ups, das war das Mikrofon. Ich wollte es eigentlich so machen. Voilà. Anyway, to answer your question, Carson, I'm definitely with you. I've never been a fan of exam season. Oh, the amount of stress involved. She value ups the temples. You have to juggle academics and extracurriculars, don't you? High expectations don't make life any easier either. If Ray stops for a moment, but that's enough of that. Why don't we have a Christmas party? Ooh, like a Halloween one? It was so fun. Pretty much like that, yes. That's a wonderful idea. I could wait to see it a year off. Yeah, okay. Can't see why not. Yay! Well, that's pretty on this vote. You can host it any won't mind, by the way. I'm wondering about Monica and Yumi. As I imagine you model students wouldn't want to break into school twice. You'd be correct. Stand village persuasion humor. Looks like my joke didn't quite go to plan. Anyway, now that we got all of that sorted, Shuki checks the clock. I'm going to have to get going, so now's a good time to call the session here. I'll see you guys at the party. Let's make a move, Masayoe. Okay, I'll see you guys later. We all pack away and go our separate ways. Okay, das war ein relativ kurzer Tag, also nächste Sektion. Oh, ich glaube, das ist auch die letzte Folge, die ich schon für heute aufnehme. Von meiner Session, weil ich habe jetzt, glaube ich, schon 5 Folgen aufgenommen. Am Stück halt. Das macht aber auch Spaß. By all accounts, today would be the day I'd be spending with ZOWIE. After a club meeting though, she's texted everyone, suggesting a secret Santa idea, where we all buy each other's presents. Okay, das heißt, das wurde nicht im Club selbst entschieden, aber hat ZOWIE dann per Text mit ihnen ausgemacht. Okay. Anders wieder, aber okay. Funny enough, I ended up with her as my Santa, which put the dampener on things. I was looking forward to Christmas shopping with her. As I didn't fancy going low, I decided to message Yuri and see if she wanted to come with me. I wasn't Yuri's Santa and she agreed, although in typical Yuri fashion, she was quite surprised that I wanted to go shopping with her. Bei der letzten Route war es, Dings, hat mir Yuri natürlich gezogen, angesichts, dass es ihre Route war, und da sind wir mit Netski shoppen gegangen. Scheint, als halt jeder so einen Counterpart immer für solche Situationen. Also wenn wir jetzt zum Beispiel mit Sori dann eben halt uns, nicht anfreunden, in der Beziehung stecken auf jeden Fall, also die Route stecken. Dann hat man Yuri als Counterpart. Bei Netskis Route, glaube ich, war Seori. Und auch teilweise, ja, voll nein, oh, keine Ahnung. Some things never change. So, any idea what to get Monica? I have some ideas, but I'm truly certain on. But nothing I'm truly certain on. Part of the downside of shopping with someone is that when you don't know them well, you can never be sure what they want. If it's any consolation, I don't really know what to get Siri either. Truth be told, I've never been that great with presents. Maybe a new bow? Or some new clothes, but women's clothing makes no sense to me. Never really talked to Siri about her fashion sense. Well, well, we have the entire day ahead of us, Kazuma. It would be sensible to look at the recipient's hobbies and go from there, would you think? Hope we were able to find something. At this time of the year, the streets are very busy. Seems like half of the entire town decided to do their Christmas shopping today. From the constant feeling of her hair and the nervous look in her eyes, it's clear that Yui isn't a fan of crowds. She's standing quite close to me, her eyes bulging out whenever someone passes close to her. You know, I've had an idea. Oh? Well, Monica plays the piano, right? So I imagine she must be into music. Have you ever spoken to her about what kind of band she likes? Any musicians in particular? You know, now that you mention it, yes, we had discussions about her music with friends before. While the tastes aren't exactly aligned completely, we both tend to appreciate music with thoughtful lyrics. She has a preference towards music that has lyrics or clever wordplay. If I recall correctly, she wasn't much of a rap fan, although she's begun to appreciate the thought and effort that goes into rapping. Much like with poetry, lyrics can be a powerful way to express your thoughts, the battles you're going through, and the demons you face. The threat of music can be incredible, not just in the listener, but the artists themselves. Take the famous singer Freddie Mercury. Outside of the band he was in, he was shy and actually rather introverted. What? Really? I've always seen him as really flamboyant and confident. When he was on stage, it was like he owned the whole room. Ah, but you see, that was only while he was on stage. As a performer, he was of course as bold, confident, and rambunctious as you may think. She stares off to me, lost in thought. Yui? Oh goodness, I am so sorry. I didn't mean to go off on a tangent. Anyway, yes, I think the music store would be a fine place to start. Let's make a move, shall we? Thankfully, the music shop is much quieter than the streets outside. As predicted, Yuri visibly relaxes, taking a deep breath. Much better. Now, where do you suppose we should start? If I remember correctly, Monica hasn't been playing the piano for long, right? She must still be a novice. So, as my one, a feasible choice of presents grabs my attention. How about these? Gamble over, Yuri looking on curiously. It's basically a guide on how to play popular songs on the piano. Flip it over, checking out the description in the back. Note for note, especially carded for beginners. Ooh. Flip through the pages. I've never heard Monica discuss these artists before. So, she might not even want to learn how to play any of these songs. Not that your suggestion was a good one. I didn't mean to sound dismissive or anything. It wasn't dismissive, Yuri. It was a pretty smart thing to bring up. It was just a suggestion. Let's keep going. It's time to get something from here as well. I knew what the tastes were like when we were younger, but I have no idea if they changed. Nah, probably best to go with her one day. I remember Monica was talking about this song. Appear what she's looking at her. The Better Isle, huh? Didn't know she was into really old songs. If I remember correctly, this appealed to her rest of my metaphorical perspective. What more is the song? What more is the song? It's actually a story in itself. This is describing a castaway lost at sea, slowly losing all hope after admitting it's been years since he wrote his SOS message. It then describes how he resigns himself to his fate, accepting that he's alone, cut off from the real world, with no one to save him despite his efforts. Ja, das klingt definitiv nicht nach einer Person, die weiß, dass sie in einer Welt ist, die nicht richtig ist und abgeschnitten ist von der richtigen Welt. Monika. But one day he wakes up and realizes that there are other ballers scattered around the shore, and so he realizes that other people share in his loneliness. Ironically, he shares his loneliness with other people. Entire tale told under 5 minutes. But it's quite what I'd listen to either. To date. The features that underlie the song and the message it plays are it's powerful. The power of loneliness, stemming from an individual cut off from the real world, desperately seeking someone to rescue them, lost of hope. Man, the conversation with you and Monica would probably go on for hours if this explanation is anything to go by. You really look into this stuff, don't you? Sorry, it must be really weird, and you didn't even ask for the analysis. It's not weird at all. I think it's really cool how you don't take a song at face value. Even with real lyrics, you find all the metaphors and hidden meanings. It's not something I really do myself, but it's something you enjoy. Power to you, right? Really? Really. Don't be ashamed of who you are, Yubi. You've got your interest, and that's great. I'll admit that we're different in that sense, but I never look down on you for being more analytical. Besides, it probably helps you in school. Anyway, did you want to get the vinyl for this song, or... well... I don't know if she has a vinyl player. There wouldn't be much point if she doesn't have one. I actually had another idea for a gift, which should hopefully be more dependable. Oh, back here again. Back here? Oh yeah, when Zoe and I were doing festival preparation, we came here for supplies. This had what we needed, so I'm a little more confident now. Anyway, what did you have in mind? Well, I noticed that Monica has a lot, and writes a lot of things. Her poems, her entries, and a plan and diary. I've always admired the look of feel of the crafted fountain pen. These days they're quite rare. Most people use bureaus or ballpoints. Fountain pen, huh? Funny you mentioned that actually. If you're my secret Santa, that's probably what I get you. Guess you both appreciate the same things. Well, I'm not really sure she would like it. But I suppose it's more dependable than a vinyl, given she doesn't need any equipment to use the gift. Anyway, let's have a look. In front of us lies a shelf, carefully sorted with a variety of fancy-looking fountain pens. All different shapes, sizes, colors, and styles. Eve takes out a selection of the choices, handling each with their utmost care. She turns them over in her hands, bringing each pen up to eye level, expecting it from nib to nib to the edge of the cap. Being totally honest, while I can definitely see the appeal, it's a little boring. I'm sure that to the right person they're much more than just a writing instrument, but for me they're just metal sticks that hold ink. I mean, what exactly can you do with a pen? Aside from writing. As my mind wanders, a typical reaction when I'm bored, she calls me over. This one tempts me the most. What do you think? Well, it's definitely pretty. The dark green against the black looks really cool. It's pretty weighted too. I can't imagine she really liked this one. The last part isn't exactly too, but at this point I'm not exactly keen to spend lots of time at the shop. He has a habit of getting lost on only the word, and while I don't mind it, it can drag out at times. I like how it comes out when its own bottle of ink too. Nice little touch. I think this one will do fine. I want to heave a sigh of relief. I had the feeling that you would take even longer than Zoe when it comes to shopping. Let's just hope we don't pass by the book aisle. What if you get Zoe? Still have no idea. Anything to do with clothes are out of the picture. Don't know what the starter size is. What does Zoe like to do in her free time? Sleep, eat, use stifles as well there. Go for it, customer. You're missing an obvious one. I don't think being clumsy is a hobby. Poetry. Wow. Now I do really feel like an idiot. So, like a new notebook to write poems in? Never bought a gift for a poet before. That's a viable choice, however. Although if I can suggest... Well, Well, far be it for me to tell you what I got her, but giving you history together, would it not be, I'm not gonna be offended, Yuri. Well, would it not be better to get a more personalized present? Something that really reminds you of her? A new notebook or pen are, of course, practical gift, but they aren't particularly personal. Okay, so more personal present, something that reminds me of her. For instance, let's look at her poems. They're rather intimate, no, a fraction of her inner thoughts and feelings. But I really liked her bottles poem, and wait, that's it. So, Entschuldigt. Sorry, I'm not sure if I understand. You can buy little bottles that are illuminated by lights. If I get a few all with different color lights, they can be better, so the happy thoughts she has. Yui's eyes light up. Oh, that's such a wonderful idea, Kazuma. Not only is it very thoughtful, but it's also wonderful, one of her best poems. I guarantee you that she would love it. I really surprised myself, don't I? Where would you get such a gift from, though? You can order them from the internet. I'll tell you what, actually. Do you want to wrap your present for Monica at my place? I can order a serious gift and help you out with that. Are you sure? I'll already taken a lot of your time. And I hate to... It's Christmas, Yuri. Well, give or take a few days. Come on. If you're sure. Okay. Das heißt, einerseits das verpackt und wir haben jetzt das Geschenk für Monika, für Seori bestellt dann einfach. Das ist auch wirklich eine coole Idee. Ich glaube sogar eine der besten Geschenke bisher. Und ich nehme an, dieses Weihnachten, ja, okay, das... Oh, okay, scheint anscheinend neu zu sein. Also, wir haben hier relativ neue Sachen noch dabei, jetzt im Weihnachten-Dings und deswegen überlasse ich das einfach der nächsten Folge. Deswegen würde ich sagen, wir beenden dann hier die Folge und sehen uns dann beim nächsten Mal, wo wir dann die Weihnachtsfeier haben und bin sehr gespannt, was uns da passieren wird. Und ja, ich würde sagen, danke fürs Zuschauen, bis beim nächsten Mal. Tschüss!